All right, let's take a look at Warby Parker. I guess you could say, as far as investors are concerned, a little bit of blurry vision. The stock has been up. It's also been down during the session. Now it is up just a fraction. Now, listen, the eyeglass retailer posted a first quarter beat on both adjusted earnings per share and revenue. Year over year, gross margins did contract slightly to 55.1% from 58.5% due to an increase in employee benefit and salary costs. Yeah, there's your inflation. Warby grew store count by 6 during the quarter for a total of 204 now. Selling, general, and administrative expenses fell to 62.3% of revenue from 80.5% the previous year. What did Warby Parker see in the economy that caused it to start slashing and burning expenses instead of hiking prices? And what do they see now? Joining me now on a Fox Business exclusive from their New York City headquarters, Warby Parker co-founders and co-CEOs Dave Gilboa and Neil Blumenthal. Great to have you both, gentlemen, back on the show. I look at this company. You're now a billion-dollar company. Dave, I'll start with you. What was it that you saw? Because we're about to get consumer inflation tomorrow for the month of April, and it's almost like you guys have Warby vision of some sort.
One of the great advantages that we have as a direct-to-consumer business is that we're able to get immediate signal and immediate feedback from customers. And what we saw last year was that it was a really unusual year in the optical industry that typically grows anywhere from 3 to 5%. They're very steady and predictable patterns around when people get eye exams and purchase glasses. Mm-hmm. But those patterns have been disrupted because of the pandemic and the lingering after effects of the pandemic. And so when we saw that it was going to be a depressed demand environment, we immediately pulled back on some of our marketing spend and really focused on driving efficiency so that we, even in this type of environment, we could grow in a sustainable manner. We could improve our profitability. And this quarter is emblematic of that. We just reported Q1, which was our most profitable quarter ever on an adjusted EBITDA basis, both in terms of dollars and percent of revenue, and are just an indication of our ability to grow in a sustainable manner, sure, regardless of the external environment.
Well, but I want to press on this not hiking prices, rather, Neil. 12, 13 years ago, you guys started and your eyeglasses were $95 a pair. Today, they are still $95 a pair. You have upper echelons where it goes higher, for example. I know you have progressives for $295, but how are you able to do this? Because we've got CEOs watching the show all the time, and they have felt compelled to hike rates just to continue operating.
Yeah, we still run the business based on the philosophy with which we started it, which is we want to provide exceptional value to our customers. And we started Warby Parker because we were frustrated going into an optical shop, getting excited about a pair of glasses, and then getting upsold and upsold and upsold and walking out feeling like we'd been ripped off. And that's why we started by providing, the best quality glasses at $95, including prescription lenses with anti-scratch coatings. And, we've been able to maintain that pricing because we continue to vertically integrate. We now have 2 manufacturing facilities in the U.S., one about an hour from where we are now in Sloatsburg, New York, and another in Las Vegas, Nevada. So we continue to sort of find efficiencies and productivity within the business and pass those on to customers. In this case, we pass on those savings by not raising prices, just like every other company was doing. The other thing that we made sure to be careful of is not to sort of overorder inventory. One of the things that we saw last year was all these companies just purchase too much inventory,
right, exactly,
and then raise prices and then have to discount. And we've always believed in sustainable growth, steady, consistent, high growth year after year.
Though it isn't cheap to open new stores, and you plan to open 40 this year. Dave, what does it cost to open a location? And I understand that it depends on the actual location. What city? If you're in a big city, it's obviously going to be more expensive. But is there a basic cost?
Yeah, so our stores are really capital efficient. on average, our stores pay back in less than 20 months, and we target four-wall margins of 35%. And we're finding that even in this environment, our most recent cohort of stores are hitting and exceeding those targets. And so while it does take a lot of effort to find the right location, build out beautiful stores, and in all of our new stores, we're also building out eye exams. We're hiring eye doctors, making it really easy and convenient for customers to have a one-stop shop to get their prescription. Buy
Are you having
glasses.
any trouble finding the labor, the optometrists? I know they're in great demand, and you guys even had to raise the salaries of your optometrists.
Yeah, so there's going to be a shortage of optometrists in America. We only graduate as a country 1,800 optometrists a year. So for us, it's really important to build an environment where optometrists want to come to work. And thankfully, we're a preferred sort of an employer of eye doctors. And one of the ways that we do that is make sure that we're buying top of the line equipment and ensuring that they're able to deliver great clinical care. So for us, it's actually a big part of our strategy in all of our new stores to have exam suites, new equipment, and enable our customers to not only buy glasses from us, but get eye exams and contacts as well.
Well, you guys were the first to really go online and offer people the opportunity to try on 5 pairs at a time and then return them if they didn't like them. You've been very disruptive. Let me just finish with this, Dave. I know that smart glasses and wearables are something that some eyewear companies are looking into. Have you guys had any meetings about that? You looking at that down the road?
Yeah, we're certainly excited that the form factor of a pair of glasses is becoming more interesting, and people are thinking about how you can incorporate more technology into them. Glasses were really the original wearable technology that had both form and function, and there's no question that over time, additional capabilities can be added to similar shapes. But we believe that we're still several years from kind of mass consumer adoption, and right now we're focused on near-term technologies that can help our customers and patients today.
Well, I can tell you that Mike Novogratz, the big Bitcoin billionaire, wears Warby Parkers. He told us on the show because we were promoting my podcast with you, Dave, and he said, I'm wearing them right now. So good luck to you guys. Thank you very much. And your stock is up now about 1/4%. So investors are looking at it. Much appreciated.
Great. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Liz.
You got it. They started 13 years ago. They met at Wharton Business School and came up with the idea. And there you are.